8 bullet times. No surprise.
System 5, shuttle's open.
I don't want to start it yet.
Solving that is completed now. Opening 8 bullet times. 1 and kiss button.
Clear to maneuver. Your air loss times 1.6 hours and 58 minutes past the hour.
Roger, 58 minutes. 31 minutes.
Your deck is awash. You are neutral. Clear on your vertical thrusters.
Roger, arming vertical thrusters.
Copy to operational vertical.
Roger, vertical operation.
Hold your L for a half cell.
1.5 cells.
Fine is your mass. Until infinite emergency. Switch to the wire sources.
Switching on the water.
Maybe look down from here.
Well, my friends, just a little joke to relax. As you can see, we already started that. In a moment, we're going to have the first views of the reef in both sides of the submarine. I'm going to give you a quick recommendations. In front of you, you have the viewports. Try to don't touch the viewports with your hands or with your forehead, because this is going to reduce the quality of the reef. Next to the viewports, you have the fish card, the most common marine life that you're going to see in this environment. Below the viewports, we have the emergency compartments. Remember, in case there is an emergency, I'm going to open these compartments, so please don't put heavy objects or sit on top of them. If you want to take photos inside the submarine, you can use your flash, but if you want to take photos out there, I'm going to recommend you turn off your flash, because the flash is going to reflect the viewport and maybe it's going to damage your photos. All the people sitting by the lights are on now. You are at the starboard side. We have one gauge all the way on the back of the starboard side. Other people sitting by the lights are off. You are at the port side. And we have an ID gauge all the way from behind our pilot on port side. So now just relax and enjoy the adventure. Pay attention on starboard side. Maybe you're going to see a cubeta snapper. It's a silver fish on the starboard side. Yes.
Nudibranches? Well, we don't know what the Spanish word for it. Maybe there's a special word for it. I don't. They're like it's too low. They're like sea slugs on the ground.
What we have right here, we have garlic eels. They live on the bottom. They go out. They're like little eels, like these long maybe. They live on the bottom. They just go out like to get good.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's kind of the same. If you guys saw it, I'm gonna show you. So maybe.
Just keep watching. Not too far.
They always go in the bottom. There must be stuff
Look down there.
Well, my friends, now if you take a look at your deep gauge, we will reach 44 feet deep. We're leaving the shallow area, we're leaving the shallow reef. Now our pilot is heading to the deep area. Remember, we're gonna reach 100 feet, maybe a little bit more. So now our pilot is heading to the deep area. So welcome to the National Marine Park, Reef of Cozumel. The name of this area is Chancana. Chancana is a Mayan word which means a small ocean into the land. By the year of 1996, the government of Mexico decided to create a protected area in Cozumel to preserve the marine life and also to keep it safe and healthy for the next generations. The National Marine Park, which is found to the south areas of Cozumel, covers nearly 11,000 acres, where divers they can take advantage on more than 20 dive sites within the park. Where warm and crystal clear waters offer refuge for a great number of young fish and invertebrates. The reef is home of hundreds of species, including fish, sea sponges, hard corals, soft corals, echinoderms, mollusks, anemones, as well sea turtles, lobsters, and another spectacular species. And that's why in all these areas we have special rules, like no fishing, no anchoring, no fish feeding, and the most important, no souvenir taking. Remember, my friends, this is a natural environment. We don't control the marine life. The marine life goes and comes. So I'm gonna recommend you to be ready with your cameras and pay attention, because we never know what we can find out there.
Look, that purple thing. It's a new brain. It's sitting on that rock. It's so cool. It has to be. It has to be.
Sorry? Off. So this time we're gonna have the chance to see the two different groups of corals, the hard ones and the soft ones. Both of them are made by colonies of thousands of tiny individual animals called polyps. These ones are in a constant reproduction, and that's how they create all these structures with different color, shapes, and sizes. Both of the corals, they have a symbiotic relationship with the small algae called social